Guys, gals, fans, and pals. John, Megacycle here. Another episode of Utopia, the creation of a nation. Still pushing forward with our pacifism. Is it pacifist? Pacifism? I guess in this case, I'm a pacifist. The way I am walking is of pacifism? Whatever. It's still too damn early in the morning. Going through and... yeah, moving through. The idea of this challenge is to not attack. I am on whatever. Betazan 3? Betazan 3? Betazan 2? Whatever. The idea is I'm not going to attack the aliens. Like I said, way back in the day, in the last episode, way back in the day, I always thought that destroying the aliens was a mandatory part of the game. It actually isn't. It's not mandatory at all, interestingly enough. It helps. It definitely helps if you destroy them. But it's not necessary. We're actually doing really well this game. We're keeping the quality of life above 20%, which is good. Actually, I didn't... ore detector, neat. Is there any ore around here? I could really use, like, another commodity to harvest. It's actually not that far off. I could silo over here and start fortifying up the wall. What I was really hoping for, to be honest, was... what I'm really hoping for still is to get plasma. So I could just drop fresh plasma turrets, as opposed to wasting my time with laser turrets. But I can't be greedy all the time, right? The game took my hint and got me space moss fairly early enough. Let's jump 2 more labs. Really contribute to the sciences, and that should be more than enough of that. Before I start that next project by capturing up the ore and building arms labs and all that stuff, since again I'm just going to sell them off the cuff, I do want to make sure I've got a lot of money. Considering, oh, actually I could just probably take my time right now and just flux pod my way over. That would be fine. That would be plenty fine. And where was the ore? Like right here? Right around here-ish? There we go. Make sure I've got proper coverage, not just cheaty coverage. Go. That is one lazy attack. Air, I'm producing 6,000 air. Yep. Good on food, good on air, good on power. I could actually probably go take a nap. Like sleep off the rest of 2093. Come back and then just still be pretty solid. Let's get a little bit more security. We're goring at a high rate. We're growing at a fairly high rate. Birth rate is still high. We're kind of munching through 3 of our living quarters a month, which isn't bad. I mean, that, again, I want more people. That's how we're going to win this, but with a ton of people. So, as long as we keep up with security, wouldn't mind more workshops. I wouldn't mind a bit more industry to just keep the money flowing. And I think the last workshop project I did, I built all the way over here somewheres. Yeah, I think that's the last one I did. So let's go ahead and get a stream of that. Plenty of openings, plenty of things for peoples to do. Oh. Come on. Yep, okay, yeah, it's 2,800. 2,600 is gonna do me not enough. So security, workshops. I think then I'd like to save up the cash and expand over to the ore. I think that would be most helpful. Now, I'm honestly not entirely sure what else I might need to complete this mission. I'm going, again, the pacifism route. So, I don't know if I'm going to need a ton of stadiums to, like, even out the quality of life. I'm not too sure the intricacies of this challenge. It just came across me in, I don't know, a dream, or I hit my head on the toilet and I invented the flux capacitor. Anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be fun. I'm not really too sure if this is 100% beatable, but I'm interested. Let's just go turrets. Let's just get some of it done. I'm actually going to wait one more month. Because when I start building turrets, I want to flop down, like, all that I want at one time. My fear is if I build one and it triggers the enemy, and the enemy's aggroed, the enemy's just going to waddle over and be like, punch. And if they take out that one turret, well, that's bad news. If I build 6 or 7 or whatever at a time, though, and he punches one turret, fair enough, he still has to get through all the other ones that are going to deploy at the same time. So, that's kind of the thought, is if I plop down 5 or 6 turrets and he can't kill all of them at once, some will come online, some will defeat him, it'll work out. That's kind of the thought. Ooh, I made 50,000 that month, that's crazy. Sell all that down, that's fine. Sell all the tech. Wow. That's a nice chunk of change right there. Alright, Flux Pod is there. Let's figure out exactly where the mines are so I can get started. Oh, it's actually a little bit behind. Okay, so if I start building here, this is more than safe. Yep, I knew that was going to be it. I was like, one more? Okay, cool. Build it. One more? Okay, cool. Build it. One more? Ah, out of range. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yep, so they're floating around. Yep, this species must be a bunch of really big heavy hitters, because I'm not seeing a lot of stuff. Okay, Flux Pod. Long range radar. I don't really need the radar. I already know how I'm going to operate, but I wouldn't mind to get a good idea of what my enemy's up to. How far did I get south? Quite fair. Okay, we're going to go all the way to here. Whatever here is, and cut west. Yep, I'm doing this pretty tightly too, so turret space turret. Yep. Blast them. Cool. Yep, weeding them out. Wonderful. No. I'm making that in a month. People. I'm making those people in a month. Oh, cool. New solar generator. Nice. What I am actually going to do is I'm going to crank up the civilian grant a bit. The civilian grant is required for the cleaner industry, I believe. If you don't fund the civilian grant, you won't get the message saying, Earth commends you on your attempts at a cleaner industry, keep up funding or something. I'm gonna guess a cleaner industry means good things, so... The civilian and military grant I'm gonna do, well, at least a civilian one. The spy grant, not gonna bother. As I mentioned. And attacking, I'm not going to bother, as I mentioned. Okay, let's take a look at how many baddies are on the map. None that I can see right now. Cool. What will eventually happen is, as we're coming closer to the end of the game and we're getting a really high quality of life, what we are going to see is the map is going to be littered. Just, there we go. See, scientists have made advanced in pollution control and maintain civilian research. How much money did that take? Oh, not too bad. Anyways, I was trying to say is what we'll see is later on in the game, the map is going to be littered with bad guys. Just alien badness all over the badness. Okay, I'm going to call this my cutoff point. I don't want any of their aircraft swooping right over. Really, I should just have to defend this. What we're seeing on the map. Just build this defensive point right here. I highly doubt they're going to come from any other direction, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Now here's the weird thing. With turrets that are built on the edge of the map like this happens constantly. They find some sort of a target and they fire. It doesn't damage the enemy colony? Like, I don't know what it does exactly, but like I've built a ton of plasma turrets on the corner once, and I just let it sit, and I didn't get new spy reports. I didn't get a hey, they're destroyed, good job. I didn't get anything out of it, so I'm not too. Are you serious? I'm out of food. Wow. Okay, and I'm out of power. Let's take care of food first. Is there anything of interest out here? I'd rather build food plants out on the perimeter where if I lose a couple of food structures, it's not that big of a deal. Landmines. Okay, cool. I've never built landmines. It could be the best thing ever. I have no idea. Yeah, never tried them. Or maybe I did once, and then I was like, these are dumb. Cool, that's just enough for... Oh, come on. Alright, well, guess what? I have to steal 1,000 out of the budget. I can get a third power plant. Cool, that'll take care of all that. What else am I lacking? I'm not lacking air. Yep. Okay. Housing is a problem already. It's gonna be a very big problem. I can always downshift that to low if I need more time. I don't really think I'll need more time per se. I'm gonna build another power plant and then switch over to housing and turrets. Yeah, no, like I said, with this kind of a thing, losing as many structures as we did, oxygen problems, food problems, the whole nine, staying with a quality of life above 25% makes me feel pretty darn good. No threats of sporadic murders, no, nothing like that. So I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this manually, so hopefully I can get another turret or two placed. Okay, not too much more, and we'll have it on lock. And hopefully these power plants will kick out right now, because I'm very confident I'm low on power, but that's why I built a couple of extra flux pods, so I'd have a little bit of buffer. So if that's true, and I'm burning through my buffer, this should not be maxed out. Oh, it is, huh? I guess I'm still producing enough. Weird. Do hydroponics not require power? Gosh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Come on, power plants. Okay. Now I'm burning through my buffer. Okay, yep, okay, I was 1 month off. Hover tank, whoop-de-doo. But it gets me farther up the tech tree, so I'm still pretty happy about that. Cool, that'll do it. This is going to be a pretty dry month. Okay, power plants now. 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 Power plants now. Power plants now? Power plants now. 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 Power plants now. Hey, there we go. First try. I'll have to take a walk and a talk. See what I all need to get done here. 1,000 extra food. I'm sure we're gonna be fine. Power. 5 more plants are being built. We're fine with that. Housing is a critical problem. I'm kind of chuckling to myself that I was like, yeah, let's go snatch up that ore. Let's get that going on. Let's build up a new industry. And I've had no time to do any of that. Any housing around here? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to build this somewhere else. Let's just double check where that ore is. I definitely don't want to build over it. Oh, I have plenty of room. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. The one thing I think I would have liked to have made this game better was maybe building upgrades. Or maybe some other options to make it a little easier for you to have more in-close... I don't know, more population density, perhaps, is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking more specifically from a game called SimCity 2000. And what they had was something called an arcology. And our arcology was a massive structure that could hold thousands of people. It was a mega structure, certainly. And it improved happiness because there was like a huge park and a huge green space inside of it, and it was very, very helpful for managing a lot of things. I mean, specifically population density. Again, if you have a downtown area, if you don't want so much urban sprawl, that could totally help, and that was a lot of fun. So I would have liked to have seen like a Utopia 2 or something with a revamp, with some sort of mega structure or something that's just obscene, like that requires, I don't know, 1,000 ore. I don't know what else. Requiring weapons would be stupid. Maybe some gems or something. I don't know. That would be cool. Or maybe just some way to just click on a structure and upgrade it and it becomes more efficient or something. I don't know. But this game has a really good foundation. So, to be absolutely honest, for completeness, I don't think there's anything I'd change. I don't think there's a single thing I'd change about the game to say like, well, it's incomplete without this feature. I don't think that's true. I'm already just chomping through all that food, literally. Okay, we're looking pretty good. To be absolutely honest, those are the really only 2 advisors that I need to talk to. The civil engineer, the finance, the military chief are all fine and good, but they don't really help me do my job. Okay, where's the first piece? And as per the usual, a May eclipse. Okay. Got it mesmerized. And I'm out of money. Any trading I can do? Sure enough. Wow. Heck to the yes. Okay. I think this was the configuration. I'll have to double check. I was 1 square off. Okay. I want that maximized out because I'm selling literally all of it. That's all I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna turn it into weapons. Weapons would sell more. I'll think about it. Right now, let's just sell the ore. It's another commodity I can sell. What's not to like? Okay, plenty of security got added. I'm going to check my residential capacity and density at the end of this month because all my residences are built. Residencies? 65. We're burning through 4.5 houses. I need more power. I need more food. Wow. Now, in this case, because land is truly a luxury item, what I will probably end up doing is destroying all of my hydroponics. When I get the more grow hydroponics, I'll be destroying the hydroponics and planting better ones. The more grow hydroponics. I get it. Planting hydroponics. That's something that I think is going to be necessary. Or there. Earth demands scientists. No, scram off. Earth does a pretty good job mid to late game of not trying to be helpful. Everything's every single square is used up there. Let's take a look. What is our territory on the map? Oh, scaffold. Okay, that's why that looks weird. Okay, yeah. What did I say? I would take up to the 1 marker. I don't know if this is enough to beat the game, but it's definitely good for the first start. What I will be doing is defense in depth. So when I expand out again, I'm going to be leaving these laser turrets, come out maybe 2 more screens, and lay plasma. Assuming I'll have plasma at that time, but that's the idea. I want to make sure that if they get through 1 layer of defense, they won't get through another, kind of a philosophy. And the other thing to that is I don't have a military force to counterattack. Cool, vaccination. I don't have a military force per se to fire back at them. So, turrets are what I've got. I don't have tanks patrolling. I don't have anything else going on. I come in here. Sell gems for 99. Cool. Alright, boosting up the civilian grant will hopefully give me 1 more. Hey, you're doing great on the pollution. Good job. Or whatever. I don't need to fund the military grant at all. Because I believe the meteor screen will just come naturally through regular research points. This is another 200 megawatts of power right here. The game is just so chill. I don't have any other way to describe it. It's just so damn chill. Cool, 40%. Sell all of that. I can sell down. The only reason I'm really coming back here is to sell down my food. Don't forget, food I have set at 60%. So actually that makes a good point. I should build a little bit more food. I just built the 4 more there. But it's something I do want to stockpile, and every once in a while I'll go and check the books, and I'll just manually sell it all down. As the game progresses, the demand and the prices fluctuate a little more heavily, so there will be a point where the demand for food is literally 99999. Is that 4 nines? 999. Nope. 9999. There we go. That many nines. So yeah, as the game progresses, like I said, that'll fluctuate a little more heavily. And then in terms of how do I sell it down, I'll just come in here and sell it all the way to 0. And then that'll be that. Let's get a couple more stores in place, now that I'm producing different commodities. I want to make sure that I've got storage. Not having storage means I'm throwing away something valuable that I could have sold at a different month. And that is awful. Whoa, that was a good amount of monies. I'm going to go ahead and let's start working on boosting up the quality of life. Let's drop this down to 5%. There's fairly no need for me to have a high taxation if I'm not going to expand too much more. Yes, the meteor screen. Awesome. Yeah, when your labs are full and you start doing funding like this is when the tech just starts flowing. Obviously, the game is anticipating that I'm spending a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of energy defending myself. But I'm really not. I really haven't spent that much time, you know, anything military. I've spent almost no energy. Setting up these turrets is hilarious compared to what I usually have to do to defend my colonies. So this is great. Let's go ahead and pop this open, see if we see any baddies. Okay, not yet. I'm sure once we get the spy satellite, we're gonna see, a couple dozen. Say 2-3 dozen maybe. Actually, I do want the plasma turret, so I'm gonna go this way as well. Just dump 60 in there, tap out. Cool. Good show. Ooh. Naughty boy. Cheeky monkey. We're gonna do this first. Which I should have done before. Since that's kind of the crux of where they could be coming from. Because they'll be coming from the southeast. Yeah, southeast. This direction. Down here. Since they'll be coming from there, this is a point of contention. So I want to make sure that we've got an extra turret or two there. I'm not going to blow up my turrets to build plasma. I don't think that's necessary. When I expand again, if I have to, that's where we're going to have the nice plasma turrets, and that should be more than enough. Another super lazy attack. Okay, what have we got? Oh my god, I'm out of food again. That's insane. I need to change the birthing rate to... Wait, how many people do I have? Almost 5,000. Nice. I need to change the birthing rate down a little bit. It's becoming slightly too much. And I always know where my hospitals are. Let's turn that to low. Okay, so I need food. I'm just gonna build 6. Hoping for more grow hydroponics on the soonish. Power was a problem, or about to be a problem. And I have the meteor screen, so I'm not worried about anything dumping on my city anymore. Okay. That should take care of power for a while, and holy crap, I've said that more than once. You know what? I think I'm going to take a pause right here. Lots of new projects, lots of new stuff I need to slap together, but I think this is good. I'm going to get up, get some coffee, stretch a bit. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. John Megacycle, another episode of Utopia, Creation of a Nation, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.